Welcome back to Subnautica, guys. So last time we managed to craft the sea moth and it was glorious, but in the meantime, you guys have told me that I've made a bit of a mistake in not going to the Sunbeam thing during the time. I had the thing in my head about this game, you can do everything at your own pace, and I guess it wasn't true for that. We do have a radio call back at our pod, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to go back to the pod, we'll check the radio, and then I'll get the approximate direction, which we might be near now, I don't know, but we'll get the approximate direction of where the explosion came from, which is, if we're on the pod and we're staring at the aurora, we just turn left and we'll head straight about 1250 meters. We've got the sea moth, which will get us there pretty quick. So yeah, sorry, I mean, it wouldn't be one of my playthroughs if I didn't make some kind of catastrophic error that, you know, causes some people to stop watching the playthrough. I mean, I'm trying to think of, there's lots of examples in other games. You know, like me not realising the match velocity button for about 2/3 of the Outer Wilds playthrough, that kind of thing. And there's plenty of other examples. But hey, hey ho. Maybe part of it's just me being a bit of a contrarian. I don't like being told what to do. Oh, the water got noticeably bluer here just then, right? So I did have other plans for this episode before I saw what the comments were like on the Sunbeam episode. I didn't know it was going to be that important. But I can apparently go back and piece together what happened. Okay. Right, let's check the radio. So yeah, sorry for that. It's just what happened, isn't it? Everyone's playthrough is different.
Plan pre-recorded distress call.
This is Officer Keen in Light Pod 19. The captain is gone. I have assumed command. The last thing the captain did was give me coordinates for dry land. We regroup 1.5 kilometers southwest of the crash site. Stay together and good luck. This message will now repeat.
Rendezvous coordinates corrupted. Transmission origin coordinates downloaded. Signal location uploaded to PDA.
Alright. So we were here and the explosion came from that portion of clouds, right? So we just have to wait till we're about 1200 meters away from our pod. But before that, let's just go and grab some food. Maybe some water as well. Peepers, please. Peepers. Yeah, so yeah, it does annoy me when I don't kind of do things the way that they're supposed to be done. If a timer pops up for anything again, I will adhere to it. It's just, it seemed really far away at the time, but I guess it really wasn't that far away as well. So, what can you do? It's happened now. So I'll go over there and try and piece together what happened. Okay. We've got the radiation helmet on at the minute. Okay. Where's my precious sea moth? Now, should we have a spare cell? Because we could craft one, right? Or should we keep the batteries? I mean, the power on this...
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Thank you. power on this doesn't go out too quick. Okay, so it's that portion of clouds, and we can tell when we're 1200 away from the pod if we just turn around and see how far away from that we are. All right, oh god, I've lost my bearings. All right, let's go. Hopefully we can piece together what happened. I mean, something shot it out of the sky. I have looked back. A huge laser beam came from the surface. So, something weird's going on, right? Which is probably the reason why the Aurora crashed as well. But the Aurora seems much more intact than that ship would have been. Can we get tangled up in this if we're not careful? Okay, the clouds aren't really there anymore, but... I don't know what was so special about the location they wanted us to meet them at. Maybe this is the land? I don't know. Yeah, it looks like it, doesn't it? Okay, about 500 meters left. This is a landmass, though. Is this where we needed to go? Maybe? I mean, it's worth exploring anyway. Okay, about 200 meters away, apparently. Close, but... I mean, is there even a way to get onto this little island? They were roughly 12, but it was exactly like 12 something, wasn't it? Oh, there is a beach. Maybe this is where we needed to go.
Detecting massive energy signature in the region.
Okay.
Cannot identify.
What? Please, no crabs. Please. A moon pool fragment. The moon pool is an essential module for long-term exploration. Its primary function is as a dry dock for small vehicles, such as the Seamoth and prawn suit. A prawn suit? Hell's that? Maybe deep diving suit? Yeah, because the Seamoth can't go down very deep. The large central chamber contains a pressurized pool, which provides ready access to the surrounding waters, and comes as standard when equipment for raising and recharging a vehicle. When outfitted with a vehicle modification station, the moon pool can be used to build and equip vehicle upgrades. High power consumption, habitat hull strength viability at sea level -5, 6 connection points, and it can hold 1 Seamoth or 1 prawn suit. Good to know. We get some way of building that. Now, I guess my original plan was to experiment with building in this episode, but because I was informed of how... okay, we can sprint, but we can't sprint with an item out. There's no crabs so far. So, it looks like the big laser beam came from over here. No, no! There's crabs. Right, well, let's avoid the crabs. We don't need to run until the crabs come for us. Wow, look at this, man. Yeah, I really should have come over here. Maybe we could have saved the Sunbeam, I don't know. Can't scan any of this. Some kind of weird old technology, though. Maybe there was a race that used to live here. Can't interact with anything. A purple tablet. Purple tablet. This carbon-based device is lighter than it looks and features a symbol which resembles a U, lit up in purple. Despite the onboard power still functioning, algae growth on the exterior indicates it was abandoned hundreds, perhaps thousands, of years ago. While the technology is far beyond Federation levels, and there's no obvious way to interface with it, it should nonetheless be possible to fabricate a precise physical copy of the device if necessary. Fascinating. So there's an ancient species that lived here, perhaps? We've got no like stamina bar, have we? Crabs! I'm out of here. I mean, the building's the obvious place to go anyway, right? Very kind of not like almost like Aztec merged with like a more sci-fi twist to it, right? There's people who think that like the Aztecs and the Egyptians had contact with aliens, right? I'm not pretending to know much about that, and I'm not necessarily dismissing it. Come on, climb! What's that on top of the Aurora there? Okay. Oh, we're just in a bit of a black spot here, aren't we? Maybe there's a way underneath? Dude, come on, it's a step. Right. Let me just check the commands. Jump, yeah. Sprint. There's no, like, climb button. Great. Okay, I need to slow down to make sure I'm not missing anything here while I slowly get annoyed by not being able to climb. There might very well be an underwater way in. Maybe it's worth going up there then. Right, how do we get up there? So this thing's connected to something over that way, right? So maybe we need to press these in a certain order. Maybe. I think we'd get a pretty clear interact button if that was the case. Now listen up, crabs. You don't like me, I don't like you. I'm too big for you to eat. Is that a crab you want me to scan? Oh, a tree. Great. No, please. Aha! The crab following me. Wow, look at this, man. Force field control terminal. This device matches no known technologies and is likely alien in nature. Power is being routed via the terminal to the nearby force field. The technology is far beyond anything encountered before by the Federation. Nonetheless, there is a good chance it functions like a regular lock and only requires the correct kind of key, which we have, fortunately. Obviously this came out before Horizon Zero Dawn, but I loved it when I discovered the like forges, or the kind of factories, the machine factories. It had just this distinct kind of alien feel to it, kind of a bit like how the Machine City in the Matrix felt, where it was just so overwhelmingly mechanical. This feels a bit more decorative. Crabs, you're not allowed in here. No crabs allowed.
Scans indicate this structure is composed of a metal alloy with unprecedented integrity. No match is found in database. Performing structural analysis.
Yeah, this feels more decorative, doesn't it? The patterns and stuff, I mean. But still. Look how tall the ceilings are compared to us, right? I mean, we only come up, like, what? A fifth of the way up the wall, maybe? Maybe less? Maybe they left the planet, maybe they went extinct, maybe there was like an extinction level event that these alien, the people who made this went through. But it's obviously like protecting the planet. If it was shooting things out of the sky, maybe they were at war with another species from another planet, perhaps. Maybe that's what wiped them out eventually. Wow, this is so different to everything we've been doing, right? Or that I've been doing. Nothing's popped up on the scanner. It's all very eerie, right? This is, yeah, kind of scary. Got like a letter up here. Maybe we're going to have to learn a language of some sort. Wow. Very regal. Right? Just the uniformity of it all. But also the kind of chaotic kind of feeling of it. Unknown language.
Attempting translation.
An alien data terminal. Discovered inside an alien facility, it wasn't possible to translate any useful information. However, scans have returned some information on the device itself. It's likely a solid-state computer. Although, there is no clear way to interface with it. On approach, it began producing a low-frequency radio wave containing complex but recognizable data patterns. It's likely that alien species which designed this technology evolved or genetically selected sensory apparatus to hear and understand the information being broadcast by the device and to communicate back. The mental processing power required to perform this kind of telepathy would imply the designers were considerably more psychologically developed than the common human. Assessment, further research required. Okay. Low frequency radio wave containing complex but recognizable patterns. Okay. Sensory apparatus. Maybe they have a sense organ that we don't have. Well, whoever it is are long gone, right? Feels like that might be
Your best probability of interfacing with this facility is achieved by accessing the control room in the lower section.
There's a green thing over there, so let's see what this is. Like a cube. An ion cube. This green mineral substance has no entry on the periodic table and an unprecedented ability to store huge amounts of ionic energy within it. It's likely grown artificially. Cubic appearance suggests it's been cut from a larger deposit. Each cube contains the equivalent ionic energy of 5 kilotons of TNT. Under the right conditions, the energy could be released in a controlled manner, likely used as batteries, but would require a substantial power source to be recharged. Assessment, a valuable energy source. Should we pick this up? Seems a bit dangerous. I will pick it up. I just want to...
Analysis of the patterns on the walls cannot ascertain whether their purpose is aesthetic or functional. Further data required.
Now, I don't want to pull this thing out and it like drains the power from the whole building, is my point. It just seems a bit, what's the right fiction to describe this? I don't know, a bit like, Indiana Jones. Right, I've got to pick this up and the whole place is going to start falling apart. Or it feels a bit like, you know, like in Alien films where there's like something that's obviously like an egg, or like something that releases a face hugger, and they're like, oh, what's this? And they stick the head right in it. But also, we are playing a video game. Not that the video games can't be incredibly clever, it's just if there's an item there, I'm kind of supposed to pick it up. Just like if there's a timer, I'm supposed to go to the place before the timer finishes. Sure. So I don't know how we're going to get to life pod 12. I think we need a... Is it like this? We've got 2 objectives, I think. No. Life pod 12, I think we need some sort of high pressure suit to get to. We've got another thing to translate here. Don't want to miss anything in here, but pretty declarative. What we need to interact with, right? Another cube. Now let's just check this out first, in case this turns all the power off.
Seek fluid intake.
Oh, jeez. I've got some, haven't I? Yeah.
Vital signs stabilizing. Unknown language. Attempting translation.
Enforcement platform schematic. This dataset appears to be a multi-dimensional schematic of some kind. By mapping the pattern to three-dimensional space, it's possible to get a basic understanding of this facility's internal workings. Construction material. The facility's unknown construction material is identified as an ultra-hard, non-reactive metal amalgam, synthesized from off-world materials. There's no indication that it can be damaged or destroyed by available means. The power. The schematic indicates the facility was to be powered by a separate self-sustaining power plant located elsewhere on this planet. The location isn't listed, but there's evidence the designers intended to harness the planet's natural thermal energy. Yeah, we have seen volcanic bits underwater. Layout. The facility consists of the upper engineering section where the schematic was found, and the control room, which is accessed via a security-sealed elevator shaft, or a separate underwater moon pool. Control. The control room in the lower section houses the only known way to interface with the facility. However, the schematic does not detail the operation procedure or installed security measures. Now, it's making me, paranoid about picking these up, I've got to admit. Oh my. Please tell me we can go back up. Alright, let's go grab that cube and I'll come back. This is such a departure from the experience, right? Wasn't expecting this. Have we got the cube in our inventory? Yeah. Iron cube. Well, let's pick up the other cube. I'll just pick them up. Wonder if you need the radiation suit to get in here. Because we don't get warnings of radiation when we have it on, right? Let's just check. No. So this is the moon pool, yeah? Pretty sure this is the moon pool. We're running out of water. Is this... No, it's not where we came. One of the places where we came in. Is that a gun? An alien rifle. Strong resemblance to human weaponry in form, this device must have been designed with a humanoid user in mind. Whether the aliens that built this structure were themselves humanoid or otherwise employed the use of humanoids is unclear. What is clear is that they considered defending this facility a necessary precaution. There's no obvious way to remove the rifle from the case. Oh, right. God, this is blowing my mind a little bit. Another cube. Right, should we go up or... Yeah, we're gonna just die of thirst, man. Let's go up. What am I doing? Sorry. I had my COVID vaccination. I'm going to blame it on that. And the pain in my arm. Another pad. Thank you. I don't want it to look like I'm rushing, but we are on the clock in terms of me dying of thirst. Which is, again, my fault, but... Oh god, what are you doing? A doomsday device. Scans indicate this device contains enough potential energy to destroy the entire planet, along with most of the solar system. Fortunately, it's malfunctioned. God, keep away from that. It looked like we could pick that up a minute ago, right? I think it was just the scan. Okay, so we need this pad to open this gate again.
Scans indicate the facility's control room lies beyond this doorway.
Sweet. There's some water in here. Man, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. Can't believe I've done this. I mean, we could get out via that moon pool, right? Quickly get some sustenance. An energy core. This device houses energy equivalent to 1,000 MT nuclear detonation, which can be channeled through the facility and directed at vessels overhead, or bent around the planet's gravitational pull to strike targets in orbit. Power is routed via the attached terminal, allowing for the device to be deactivated if necessary. It's currently operating without parameters, suggesting it will target any ship within range. Could we have saved the Sunbeam? It's looking that way. Oh my. Oh!
The control panel is broadcasting a message. Translation reads, "Warning, infected individuals may not disable the weapon. This planet is under quarantine."
So that bacteria we've got on us is an infection.
Translating background broadcast. Downloading summary to databank.
Let's just try again. Right, we got it. We got to get out of here. Intercepted background data regarding further alien facilities elsewhere on the planet. Disease Research Facility. Depth 800 meters. Location cave system with extensive fossil records southwest of enforcement platform. Function live specimen study. Objective synthesis of antidote for highly infectious bacterium designated Kara. Thermal power facility. Depth 1200 meters. Location inside an extensive natural rock formation in an area of intense volcanic activity. Function generate energy for all local facilities. Sanctuary A, data corrupted. Sanctuary B, data corrupted. Offsite laboratory, data corrupted. Primary containment facility, data corrupted. In the event of an outbreak, quarantine procedures will be automatically enforced with immediate effect. The quarantine enforcement platform will target all incoming and outgoing craft to prevent the spread of infection off-world. Right, we've got to get out of here, man. Let's just have a quick look around for any extra goodies. You never know, right? Nope. Death by thirst incoming. And the sea moths out here. Sugar. Which way do we come in? This way. Right, we're just backtracking then. Okay, so I don't.
Seek fluid intake immediately.
Yeah, I'm trying. Right, we got to get out of here. I think our easiest way is to go. Oh, is to go to the moon pool, which is this way, and see if there's a way out via the moon pool.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Really? Seamoth!
New creature discovered.
Oh! Oh, bloody hell.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
We should get some No. What just damaged me? What is that? No! Jesus, man. Alakazam over here. I just need to find some... Oh, we're never going to go fast enough, dude. Have I got a health kit? No, I've not even got that. We might be able to make it. I doubt it, though. I still need to get some actual bladderfish, right? But our health is going to start going down once it reaches 0, so... we can eat some of this for sustenance, right?
Seek fluid intake.
Creepvine for the win. Oh, where's the Seamoth? Seamoth? Where did my Seamoth go? Serious? Am I blind? Oh, it's there. And this is such a cheesy way to do it, but... Oh, my inventory's full. Sorry. If it works, right? Oh! Alright, that should get us back. Wow. Okay. A lot of information. We understand why it got shot out of the sky. And we know that why the Aurora likely got shot out of the sky now, right? Okay, so some potential locations, real deep sea diving locations to investigate. Hey, if it works, right? Can never find the sea moth. There we go. Okay, once we get back home, we'll obviously grab a bunch of bladderfish and some stuff to eat. Rehydrate and then process all that information that we got. Oh my god, there's bladderfish everywhere. Stop being so tricky, bladderfish. There's a peeper there. Hey. We need a lot of bladderfish. Because they're only worth 20, right? Right. Where's the sea moth? How am I losing the sea moth this regularly? There we go. That'll have to do. Right, where is the pod? There it is. It was camouflaged. Oh! Well, that's a close call. All the water in the world, please.
Seek fluid intake.
Let's just get all the water. That's really... We need to have a real backlog of water, don't we? Because if we're exploring a place like that, I don't want to have to rush. I really want to be able to contemplate what everything that's going on inside. Never eat the antenna. Okay.
Vital signs stabilizing.
We need a med kit. We've only got 3 bottles of water, so I think we're just going to have to go and grab a bunch more. Right? I mean, doesn't hurt. Bladderfish. Have I pinched all the bladderfish in existence? Really can't see any more bladderfish. There we go. Oh, so, right. This whole planet was quarantined due to, was it a virus, it said? I'll reread the thing. Alright. That should do us. Right, bunch more water. And then we can have a think about what we're going to do next, because we've got kind of hints as to some locations, right? But they're all very deep, and I don't know. Obviously, I didn't try to go past that 200-meter mark outside of the sea moth in the last episode. Purple tablets, so we can craft purple tablets. We need diamonds and ion cubes. Ancient alien tablet with a purple symbol, so maybe we have to craft our own ones to get into a bunch of the other locations. Perhaps. Right. Is that the lights off the sea moth? Yeah. Okay, a lot to think about. So much water. Right, so we've got these alien facility locations. In the event of an outbreak, quarantine procedures will be automatically enforced with immediate effect. The quarantine enforcement platform will target all incoming and outgoing craft to prevent the spread of infection off-world. So we're infected, basically. And it says bacterium. It's bacteria, like if we scan ourselves.
Self-scan complete. Bacterial infection in your system is progressing. Detecting skin irritation and immune system response. Further data required to identify bacterial strain.
Right, so that's why it got shot down. These things have all glitched again. It doesn't seem like this was their home world. Maybe they were just explorers similar to us. But there's obviously was a lot, however long ago it is, there was an outbreak. Because we've not seen any, well, I don't know yet, skeletons and stuff, but their other facilities were deep, really deep. This one, location cave system with extensive fossil record, southwest of enforcement platform. Okay, so we've got an idea of where to go if we go from the enforcement platform. I'm guessing is where where we just were, where the enforcement shoots out from. So that's our nearest clue, right? Okay. So maybe our next port of call will be the disease research facility, because we might need to create a cure for ourselves. And location, inside an extensive natural rock formation in an area of intense volcanic activity, function to generate energy. And then we've got these 4 locations. Sanctuary A and B, I imagine, is where would be living quarters. Off-site laboratory, that might... must be different to these two. So there must be 6 locations, and 7 including the thing we just found there. Wow.
The control panel is broadcasting a message. Translation reads, "Warning, infected individuals may not disable the weapon. This planet is under quarantine."
Right, so we're infected after it scanned us, right? So I wonder how long, if we are actually on a bit of a timer in terms of this disease, this bacterial infection killing us. All right, we've got a lot to think about, a lot of kind of places we need to maybe go. Got a bunch more stuff to read, but we need to build some more decent living quarters, right? Okay, guys, so we'll leave that episode there. Thanks for telling me to go and check that back out. I think we could have gone back at any time. I don't think we would have been able to stop. Really don't think we would have been able to stop the Sunbeam because it didn't. It was saying we were infected. We were already infected, so we wouldn't have had control. Maybe we would have had communication that could have stopped them. I'm not sure. But things we need to do. We've got places to investigate. The clearest directions we had was to the place that was 800 meters deep, the disease control facility, right? But I don't think we're able to go that deep. I don't think we can go past 200 meters, or at least we can't go that deep in the sea moth. I doubt we'll be able to do that either. So we maybe need some kind of deep sea diving suit. We've heard mention of a prawn suit. I don't know what on earth that means, but it might be that kind of thing. So I think we need to start doing some base building. Maybe in the next episode. Let's have a look what the power. Okay, so the power's still going down quite slow. So we're okay at the minute. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this episode, guys. We'll leave it there. Leave me a like if you did. Just remember, everybody, never trust and uncrate. I'll see you next time.